clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the hobby pop. From vintage sets to modern themes, minifig dreams with studs and seams. Castle walls, spaceship beams. Listen close, hear the gear screams. Connecting fans, yo, that's the plan. Building bonds piece by piece, man. Every episode more than just sand. Confidence grand, bricks in hand. Crazy mashups, ideas flow. Breaking molds, watch them grow.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night, and this time, this is your first time being on here, isn't it?
100%. Yes, excited to be here.
Long time friend, first time being on here. A lot of people didn't know what you looked like for a long time.
That's right. No, I like to go incognito. I don't like to call out attention to myself, except for when I'm having the police called on me at Brick Fair, Virginia. But no, I'm happy to be here, and can't wait to talk some brick, I guess.
So I guess not everyone might not know this, but do you want to tell the story about your white van and why it's in the intro video?
So I bring as much brick as I can to conventions. So what I will do is I will pack a van to, its brim, just because I like to bring variety, right? You don't know what you're looking for until you're digging through my bins. So I try and bring everything I can. So you'll see, I wish I had sent you pictures previous, before tonight, so I can actually show you guys some of my photos.
I thought I had a picture of the truck from last year, but I do not.
So, this is a typical van that I will bring.
Good Lord, that's a lot of Lego.
And that's, that I try and, so I work, I have a full-time job. This is just my side gig or whatever. I do it for fun, and I spend about a year building up, buying, building, confirming. So if you ever see one of my bins, it will come with the Bricklink inventory sheet, and I will inventory every single part, so you know exactly what you're getting. And of course, my goal is to make you guys happy, find the set you're looking for, and you get it for a good price and walk away happy. That's it. And that's but I have fun. So I bring a van down, and we used to call them parking lot deals, but it's a no in Brick Fair, Virginia. So but now I try and hustle in as much as I can. Last Virginia, I think I had 53 bins of stuff, and people were just digging and having fun. And my rule is, if you bundle, I'll give you a discount on top of the discounted price, because I want people to buy stuff. Here's Richard and Haley at my booth.
I was gonna say he slaves me every year into.
I give Richard a task. I said I give him the most obscure Lego thing I found throughout the year, and I'm like, dude, you need to. This is your job. You sell this for me, and you guys get whatever you want.
It started I think it was 2 years ago. They had this book bag that they were taking around with them everywhere, and it was just this little drawstring Chima bag, and apparently you had it for a while or something, I believe, and just nobody showed interest in it. And Fick Bricks handed it to me. It was here, sell this. And the minute that he handed me to me, somebody bought it.
Yeah. And then
it started.
then I think 2 years ago I handed Richard a briefcase, a Technic briefcase that was like something I had found very obscure at the flea market, and I was like, "Sell this. This is your only task for tonight. Sell it." And this one person came up and flipped crap like you would think, that Richard gave them a pound of 20s. But yeah, she walked away happy, and Richard was like, "Okay, what's next?" So, yeah,
So let me see if I understand this.
Sure.
You gave Richard a Technic briefcase to sell, and my phone never rang.
Well, I can't help
Well,
it.
so last time that I did anything with Gene's money, I got yelled at.
Yeah.
2-3 years ago, I went to Brick Fair, and like some guy, it was it was before I started helping you because I was actually walking around during the yard sale, and I saw 2 of the modulars Gene needed brand new in a box. So I called him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll just PayPal you the money." And then for 3 years now, I keep hearing, "Well, I did send you all that money." He'll say, "You spend other people's money a lot better than you spend yours."
Yeah.
You know, it's funny how that works.
I know. I try to be nice and do something for the guy, and I do nothing but catch hell for it.
No. Let's be honest. Who were you doing it for? It wasn't me. It was Tori.
Well, that's for you.
I guess indirectly.
It's mutual.
Yeah.
It's combined. It's a circle, something.
We do
Yeah,
have some people already in the chat. We got Rob Claxton, the Brick Babe, says, hey, fam. We got her in here. What is Renee doing? We got Cascadia Bricks, Crimson Toaster. Andrew says, I'm here now, not really building anything tonight. Hoarder66 says, what is up, everyone? Amanda R says, I'm building the buildable Santa and on bag 3, already missing 2 pieces. I know that it's different because he's, I guess, who he is, but I can't believe that Shy was building the Death Star on stream and missing pieces.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I guess I missed that.
He couldn't even finish it. If you're looking at the front of it, you got like the laser over here.
Yeah.
The piece to do this, he was missing some pieces he was missing like a whole bag or something.
Man, Lego's really dropping the ball lately.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cascadia said, I'm drafting up the final Vertibird instructions on my computer for tomorrow's release. Well, you need to send me the link or whatever it is. I have been clearing out this stuff back here. I was telling them before we went live, I took apart I got rid of a whole bunch of tanks. I'm trying to get rid of a whole bunch of minifigs. I took apart the UCS land speeder, and I'm probably going to take apart the UCS Republic gunship and possibly the Millennium Falcon. I think I'm gonna get it off the shelf.
Let me know how the teardown of the Falcon goes.
I've already
Yeah,
done it twice.
it's going to be all friction pins. It's not going to be fun.
It
Think
doesn't
about
look
Think
pleasant.
about your knuckles.
It wasn't fun to put together. I can't imagine tearing it apart.
I've took it apart twice already.
Yeah, mine will be staying in the box.
When I moved from the first house to this house, I had just put it in the back of my car, and it was just like a one-trip thing. And you know how I don't know if you've ever built it or not, but the 6 legs slide into Technic axles. Well, somehow in the shift, it bent the axles. So I had to replace them. Well, when I started replacing them, of course, like you're trying to lift this thing up and like this piece would fall off and this piece would fall off. So I just took it all apart and threw it in a box. And I was like, one day maybe I'll pull it back out. And I ended up pulling it back out and building it. And then took it apart because it took up too much room. Then I was like, well, wait a minute. I think that I could build this like Technic stand to hold it vertical. And of course, I built it, had to build this again, and then it's been sitting there ever since Gene put it up there.
Yeah, that was a stressful day.
Yeah, moving that thing from experience sucks.
When trying to put it on a stand and see if it fits the stand and hope the stand doesn't slide while you're trying to put it on. And I mean, that was not fun.
Hoping the stand holds the weight.
Yeah. And the funny thing is,
Richard
and I stayed friends afterwards.
I think I'm going to buy a like large tote and come in here and just take it apart and put it in the tote and probably not put it back together again. I don't know. I've been thinking hard about, like, while going through all this stuff. Like, I've got all those Star Wars sets.
Richard, don't you have a tote right there to your left that you put stuff like that in?
No, I do not actually.
Yeah, he does. He just doesn't want to admit it.
He talks about it every week.
That's the Gene tote.
That's like,
Yeah,
Hey, I'll be more than happy to sell that to you.
$5 a pound. We're good.
Woo.
yeah, Gene's being generous because my local shops only give $1 a pound.
I'll say that's steep, Gene.
It's Richard.
Let me
money.
see what the Bricks and minifigs in Winston offers me for it.
$400.
Oh, the one that hadn't opened
Probably
yet?
less than that.
Probably.
Probably less than that. I bet you they would offer $250 for it. Easy.
Good Lord, that's a highway robbery compared to what we paid for it.
Yeah.
So I have a sealed Ghostbusters firehouse upstairs, and a local shop had a used one, and I said to him, I said I'd rather have a used one anyway, because what it in the box is not going to do anything, but I don't want to crack the seals because it'll lessen the value. So I went into the shop and I said, how much would you offer for the sealed firehouse? And they told me $300, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna put it on your shelf for $1,100, $1,200. I said, that's nah.
Hey, I'll make that deal with you. What do you want?
What I want?
Yeah, I'll trade you plus like boot for one that's built.
I don't know. Here's the thing, right? I don't need anything. I got my Holy Grail. My Holy Grail is sitting right there.
Well, that was my Grail, but I've got it, and I mean it's done. So I thought about taking it apart, and they're a pain. Every modular I have,
Yeah.
just because I'm not doing anything with them. And that one is not placed with the modulars. That one's sitting over here. I thought about taking it apart. Some weird guy named Donnie is in the chat saying hello.
Donnie Abear. Hard work in the show business. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't need it. Here's the thing, right? I try not to buy for myself anymore because I don't need it. I don't have the room, and it's just, I mean, I did buy the Black Pearl, the new one, but I got it for, I think, $25 with discounts that I had. So I was like, I might as well. But like, I don't need anything. Like my Lego room, like the shelves are, I mean, they're not completely finished yet, but I have 3 other rooms filled with Lego. So,
I just wish that I would have kept some of this stuff in the box, not just for like the resale value of it, but just for the room factor. I tried to, I thought he was going to do it, but he ended up not. I tried trading a buddy the UCS Star Destroyer with me putting cash on top, a used one for one that was new, just so I could have it in the box.
Yeah, I mean that thing shut up. It's so funny, like what people are selling, what they want online for some of these sets. It's quite funny. But I also get amazed at like local marketplace deals for what they actually sell for and what I would have offered. As I'm like, I must be crazy because I guess I don't know the value of Lego anymore because some of these lots are selling for double, triple what I would offer. So I don't know.
Yeah, we see that a lot. People trying to open up a Bricklink store and they start buying stuff at a price that's just not sustainable for a store.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't get a certain return on investment pretty much immediately, it doesn't make sense to buy it and have it just sitting on a shelf for a week or a year or a decade.
Well, so many people right now are buying Lego sets and hoarding them, hoping that the value goes up.
Yeah, it's a tough decision. Do you buy to build, or do you buy to hopefully sell later on in life and pray it's a valuable set?
Well, I mean, certain stuff is going to be valuable, but at the same time, like we were talking about this today, oddly enough, with last week's topic, Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards are more expensive for newer ones than they are older ones, because the older sets, when they came out, there was no rarity to them. There was rare cards, but if there was 500 sets printed, there was 500 of those rare cards printed. Where now, if there's 500 sets, there's maybe 10. So when you go to something like that and you look at like Cloud City Boba Fett, what is the next Cloud City Boba Fett? What is that next figure?
I don't think there'll be another one. I really don't. Because if you look at the figs from the Death Star already, they're going down in price already. So the hottest figure from that set is what, the hot tub Stormtrooper?
Yeah.
I think I've seen one sell for 90 when they were selling for like 180.
Good.
At release. Yeah, it was crazy. And Lego's screwing the aftermarket anyway. Lego just keeps on redoing expensive figures from sets anyway. So you never know.
Do you think that we'll get you don't think there'll ever be another minifig that reaches the value like that? No,
I don't think Lego will. I don't think Lego will let that happen.
Well, isn't the Lando Calrissian from that set pretty valuable too?
Yeah, I think it's like a $250 fig.
Yeah, so that was like the first skin-toned minifig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or dark skin-toned.
Right, but they released it in a 20th anniversary set?
Yeah, I think so. That probably brought the price down.
Yeah, because they redid the same cape, but the only thing that's different is the printing on the back that says 20th anniversary.
Yeah. But they did, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy to me that people, not like, something that's only as valuable as people are willing to spend on it, and then you see people buying this stuff and you're like, holy cow.
Yeah,
that's crazy. What Tori tells me every time we find a cool minifig in the store. It's only worth that if somebody's willing to pay it.
Right.
And
Good
then
point.
4 hours later, somebody orders it.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I mean, you look at even sets that you didn't think was going to be worth anything. You see a sealed Quickie Mart from The Simpsons selling for like $790, $800. Like, who would think that set would be of any value? Stranger Things at the convention selling for $650 sealed. That's crazy to me.
Not last year, not the one that just ended, and not the year before that. Before that, I bought that set after it retired for $210.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's not even a good-looking set. It's really not. Like, you look at the set, it's nothing really. When a single figure from the Batman movie, that big Bane figure with the tubes, is selling for $150, that's insane. I bought one at a toy show.
Yeah, that one.
With the set. I bought it with the set because I wanted that fig.
So me and Trevor were talking about the fig, and I was like, yeah, I want it. But I was like, I don't want to pay for it. Because last time I had checked, I thought it was like a $50 fig. And then we ended up going to a convention. I think it was Brick Universe Raleigh is what started it. There was one there for like $80, and I was like, yeah, $30 over what Bricklink isn't really that bad. Well, we got to looking that day, and they were going for like $90 on Bricklink. So I was like, dang, I was like, maybe I should buy this one before it's too late. Well, I ended up getting on Bricklink like 3 weeks later. Like this was before Brick Fair, and something happened. I don't know what it was. Something clicked in me, and I was like, I'm going to check Bricklink to see if they have any of these Bane figs. And I just randomly go sometimes to look for figs. Well, somebody put that Bane fig up for $60. So I just bought it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and I don't know if you guys do a news section, so I apologize, but it's really interesting to see what Lego is doing now. There was a leak, and I don't know if you guys do leak because I have a picture of it. They're doing interactive minifigures now. They're going to be. So
I didn't bring any. So I normally like show the sets that have been leaked, but I didn't bring any of that because I don't really know that much about them yet. So if you do, do
tell it.
So word on the street is that the symbols on the minifigure are supposed to interact with the set. That's what the word on the street is.
What's it supposed to do?
So
how's it interact with set?
So they're supposed to make sound. So like when they come across sort of like the Mario figs.
Yeah.
When you put them against something like a tile or something, it's supposed to read the minifigure, and then it's supposed to like either play a sound or a sound bite or something like that. So my main question was, with Lego, as expensive as it is right now, how much more is this going to increase those sets? So are we going to start seeing $25 sets being $60?
Yeah.
Because of the added technology that they're adding into it?
Technology that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't care less about sound effects in my Lego set.
My thing to that is there, I'm guessing at this point you're not going to be able to get a set without that. Correct?
Correct. I mean, if it does well enough.
But we know that it doesn't do well enough. The Mario failed.
Mario failed.
It was Mario failed because of the big figs.
Yeah. Well, look at Hidden Side. Hidden Side, they tried to do the electronic component where you could use like AI or AR to like make the sets move or whatever.
Yeah.
And that didn't work. What did they last three releases or something like that? I mean, video didn't do well either. So
no, video was horrible.
Right. So I don't know. But apparently, who knows? So we'll see.
Yeah, I thought they were doing like a what you call it, like the minifig was interactive, like with what you were showing, but I didn't know it was playing songs and stuff like that. I thought it was supposed to tell like a story.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. All of us are gonna find out together, and if people like it, great. If they don't, okay. I mean,
what point do you get in your company that the Lego is no longer Lego?
Well, I mean, so far, if you make it too expensive as a premium product, that's going to push out a lot of people. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. When I out of like 10 orders that I've received from Lego, I would say maybe 2 out of 10 didn't come damaged. And these are sets that I'm building. I'm not reselling, but I'm just like, you guys want us to pay a premium for these sets, and you can't package them correctly, or you don't care.
Yeah, that is a problem lately. We've gotten a lot of damaged stuff lately.
So I don't know, but like, but who knows? They're getting expensive. They're having quality issues, right? The people are getting unreleased figs from Mexico or wherever they're getting them in droves. So they're flooding the markets with the figs before they're released. I don't know. I mean, who knows? But we're buying $1,000 Death Stars for
We did not buy anything.
We did not.
I did not either.
We did not.
I did not.
Who is this we you speak of?
You got a big mouth in your pocket.
We spent $8.26 and bought a Black Pearl.
we as in made it go back order on Lego.com. No, I didn't.
I mean, that's one of those things that I don't think anybody will. I think that Lego is going to come crashing down just from the pure, no one. So the way I see it is, if you took, and this is a high figure, right? So the average Lego buyer, we're going to say, is what? 25 years old?
No, I think that number's higher now.
I'm going to go with 40.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed, 40.
I don't know. George, you've been to Brick Fair VA. You know those young kids running around slinging brick behind closed doors.
But here's the thing, though. So, and the people in the chat are talking about this too. Let's just say the average person who's buying Lego, whatever the age is, makes $25 an hour. At 40 hours a week, that's $1,000 a week, right? That's before taxes.
Yeah.
So if you take that and times that by 52, you're getting 52,000. You can minus what, 15 of that for taxes in a year?
Maybe more, depending on where you live.
So you've only made $37,000 that year. If your mortgage is, let's say, what, $1,000? So you're minusing $12,000 from that.
Hey, George, are we doing Richard math again?
No, but I'm really digging this economics. I wish you would have been.
I'm just saying. So if you take that leftover $25,000, right, and you divide it by 52, and that's before you've paid for a phone bill, car payment, power bill, anything. You've got $480 left. That means it's going to take you at least 3 weeks to be able to afford that Death Star without you doing anything.
No more said, damn, 1,000 mortgage, where's that at?
Exactly. I pay more than $1,000 mortgage. So that's what I'm getting at. People are literally spending 4 and 5 months salary on it.
Oh yeah. I know a couple kids that are in debt because of Lego.
Ugh. I know a couple.
Yeah, so
you got to know when to draw the line.
Yeah, dude, stop buying crap. Just stop buying for a minute and sell everything you have. No kidding. If I needed to sell my Lego because I was in dire straits, I would sell it. Everything to my left, that would go. I would have no feelings, because guess what? I could buy it again.
Well, I bought the figs half of the figs for the next mock I'm doing. But I only bought those because I sold old stuff to pay for them. I know that it's out of my pocket, but it cost me $0 that I didn't work for.
But you didn't already have invested.
Yeah, No More said that he's starting an OnlyFeed account. Cascadia said, I feel bad for kids today that enjoy Lego because the majority of the nice sets are way too expensive for them. When I was growing up, I could get a fun, good quality set for $5 to $25. 100%. Now the good ones seem to start at $50 to $75.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, look at Star Wars battle packs. We were getting good battle packs with 4 figs for $15 to $20, and now they're $45.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's highway robbery, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's a difference between those $5 to $25 sets and what we got now. because back in the $5 to $25 days, kids also had imagination.
Yeah.
And now they've replaced imagination with dollars.
Yeah. And that's why we need minifigures that have voice things, and I would like to see Lego come back with the light up lightsabers. I think that would be neat.
Now they're gonna make noise and swoosh.
They will make noise and swoosh, and you'll buy it and enjoy it.
I won't.
That I would like. Do I need it? No.
And by God, you're going to enjoy it.
You're going to enjoy it because Lego says you need to buy our product.
For about 5 minutes till I put it on the shelf and I never look at it again.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you remember when they had the Lego Con? Like, I don't need a convention to tell me to buy your crap. I'm already well invested in your crap.
I'm already hooked.
Yeah, I don't need. I don't need a convention to say, "Yo, Lego's great. Come and buy our stuff." I'm good.
No more said it'll be like Toy Story.
I mean, how many people? Well, you probably don't deal much with just pieces and parts, do you?
No.
Y'all
No.
just that's. I was gonna say Gene can relate. I mean, how many people have little baggies just floating around their house from Bricklink orders? We look like a bunch of drug addicts.
I have
swear it's Lego, officer.
I have done many deals in dark alleys at night, though. I will tell you, I have driven down driveways with no lights, just like, where the hell are we going? I've drugged my 4'11" wife to these Lego pickups out in Bumble, and I'm like, I don't know if this is correct,
Oh, that's funny.
No more said. All these Lego talk just tells me Lego needs to bring back the castle theme.
Oh, they will. They came out with brand new factions. I can't believe they haven't brought out sets yet on those two factions.
I think it's too early. They gotta wait for the set. What is it called? The pinball or gumball machine or whatever it is.
Yeah, $180 gumball machine.
Yeah, they have to wait for that thing not to be on the shelves anymore before they can, or else you're just gonna not buy that.
Yeah, that's a cool set, but not for $180.
There's only one reason I would ever buy that set, and I told a buddy of it, my idea, and I'm not sure if he copied or not, but if I was a whatnot guy and I owned a store that was trying to get a ton of minifigures, every night that I went live, I would have bought 3 of those and put just the glass parts on top of each other. Show you like the 1 or 5 different chase figs, mix them all up in the balls and put them in there. And every time someone bids and wins, you just crack it and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, whatnot is good. I guess if you're a seller, if you're a buyer, I wouldn't stay away. You're not getting anything good on there for cheap unless you win giveaways. My friend Johnny Builds actually won Whoppy Brix's Death Star, $1,000 Death Star giveaway. So he has nothing in it. And I was like, wow. dude, sell it, make money, and buy what you really want. Like, you don't need that set, you don't want that set, but he's gonna build it. I was like, all right, teach their own. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I think we lost Gene.
Yeah.
The internet is not strong with him tonight.
Nah.
Another one bites the dust.
Generational Bricks. It was so funny because the long driveway that we went down. It was funny because so my wife and I get to the guy's house. There's a couple spotlights on, and you could hear peacocks. And I'm like, where the hell did we go? And here the guy raises and sells peacocks. Or peahens or whatever you call them.
See, I couldn't do that with my wife or we would be leaving. Haley would want to buy a peacock or something.
Yeah. in all the Lego pickups I've done, I've only been in one weird situation. But other than that, the 5, 6 years, 7 years I've been doing this, I've not really had a problem.
What was the weird situation?
So the guy wanted to show me his Lego collection, and it was in the basement of his house, and we went in through his garage, and he shut the garage behind me, and I was like, "Whoa,
Nope.
bro!" I was like, "No, can you please open that?" Like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but like, dude, come on. I was like, "Come on, bro." I've only had one physical altercation at the flea market because the guy was getting a little too aggressive with Lego, and I was like, "Dude." I had to like push him away. So, but other than that, it's just Lego. I used to get really pissed off when I missed out on a really good lot. But now I'm just like, you know what? There'll be another one. There's always is, and I'm in Philadelphia, so you get a lot of competition here. So if you see a good lot online, like Marketplace, it's gone. Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's gone.
My favorite thing I've ever witnessed with that wasn't Lego. For anybody that's ever been to one of those Goodwill stores where it's just a bunch of bins, and they you're able to go through the bins of I don't know how they find what they put in there, but I watched a bunch of people that resell clothes one day, and I'm not lying when I say this. I watched them for at least 2 hours, and they would bring a new bin back, and the minute they brought a new bin out, people would just go through this thing and start rummaging through it, and they would just throw it in a cart that they had, and once the bin got away, they pull the cart over to the side and immediately go to eBay or wherever it is and look to see what it's going for online. If it was something they didn't think was worth their time, they just threw it back into another bin. But I watched a guy, and I ended up asking him, and he told me anything that has Tommy Hilfiger or Harley Davidson or anything like that people that technically aren't around our area. I don't know if that meant city, state, or what, but they will buy that stuff in crazy amounts. I couldn't imagine being that person.
Well, you ever go to a Goodwill outlet? Goodwill outlet?
Yeah.
I mean, in some of those cities, those get really rough. I mean, people fight over stuff in those bins. So what they do is they bring out these big game lords, plastic bins.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but this isn't vintage stuff. This is all crap that didn't sell at Goodwill.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where this stuff comes from.
Yeah, it's just people think it's and some people find some good stuff, but I don't know. I'm not fighting over $1. I'm not,
Me and Haley were in there one day, and I forgot what started it, but they had just put a bin out, and I saw this I forgot what it was. It was some type of jacket, and I just grabbed it and threw it in our cart real quick. And she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "We're gonna walk around while we're in here." And I was like, "I'm gonna see what this thing is worth." And some guy came up to me and was like, "Hey, y'all found that here?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "I'll make you a deal." He's like, "I'll give you $40 right now just to give it to me." So I was sold. I hadn't even bought it yet. It technically wasn't mine. And the only other thing I'd ever done by that is we were there one time, and I picked up a jacket and just decided to stick my hand in the pocket, and there was 2 McDonald's gift cards inside of it.
Nice. That's awesome. So the worst thing that I've ever seen at a thrift store is there's a thrift store by us called Red, White, and Blue, right? And I was being nosy, and they have double doors. You can look in the back and see people sorting crap that they get, And here they had a Star Wars ATTO dropship sealed. And the lady takes a knife and just cuts the box in half and dumps the instructions and the stickers in the trash with the box and dumps the bags into another Lego bin and puts $25 on the bin without the box and instructions. And I fought with the manager. I'm like, can I go in your trash and get the instructions and the stickers? And he wouldn't let me. So, but my friend bought the bin for $25. But I was like, I was dying. I was like, that's like $1,200 you just lost. But
That's crazy that they just do that.
yeah, well, they don't know. You know, shady business too, because you can only do cash. You can only pay in cash. That's it.
You talking about there? You talking about at the little bin store thing?
No. This is a thrift store, red, white, and blue. There's 2 locations.
I don't know that I've ever, I don't think I've ever found anything at Goodwill that's like of value or crazy thing like that. I know that there was, I forgot who got me to do it, but I got online and bid on a Goodwill auction for Lego minifigs. And I think at the time I only spent like $150 on it.
That's cheap now. You ever see the prices on shopgoodwill.com now?
No. But it was
It's ridiculous.
It was full
We
of like
did use-
everything that you wouldn't want to buy.
Well, we used them as a source for a lot of our bulk for a long time. And now that word got out that they were selling it, you know, we were getting bulk for what amounted to $2 to $3 a pound. And now it's $8 to $12 a pound.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Shop Goodwill is, they say they're a nonprofit, but everything is dollar signs if you go up there.
Sounds profitable to me.
Goodwill's definitely a profit.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to have that big of a business and not be profitable.
No. And stores now, if they get Lego, they're taking the minifigures out of the bins and sending them to the auction. I know that for a fact because there's a Goodwill by where I work, and I go there 3 days out of the week, and usually like 2 out of the 3 days, I can find Lego bins. And now I can't. I can't find any Lego.
I know that there was, I want to say, hey, we got Whiskey 488 in the chat. Man, it has been a while. What is up?
Hot minute.
It's a hot minute right there.
There was a girl that was telling me she works at a Goodwill, and I forgot how I had like the conversation with her, but we were talking to her. And if you're a Goodwill employee now and you're in the back and you know you're putting like books and stuff out, they scan every book, CD, and DVD. And if it is over a certain amount, it gets sent to, I guess, like an auction house or something. Because they were having problems with people. I guess not problems, but people were going in there and buying books for like $1 a piece, and these books were worth like $40 and $50 or whatever they were.
Well, yeah, they saw an opportunity to make more money for themselves. I don't fault it, but when Goodwill is sending out a video on how to check if a Lego minifigure is real or not, that's an issue.
That's a sign.
Yeah, it's an issue. You know, but whatever. But Gene, I know you said that you're a big Technic guy. I will tell you that one of my niches that I love to collect are Lego plushies. And I don't know how I got into it, but one of my themes is, you know, one of my favorite themes are castle, and then I like pirates. I did buy a Lego Black Octopus plush that's a employee only. So I bought that, and I recently purchased this one, which is
how much was the Black Octopus?
$400.
How much?
$400.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, 400. Yeah.
I don't judge.
No, it's okay.
No, he does. He does.
I'm sorry, with this crappy internet, it sounded like you said $400.
Yeah,
That's what I thought you said.
and I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Just because I've never seen it before, and I was like, oh crap! Now I have to have it. So I made a deal with the guy. He wanted a lot more for it, but I made a deal. So anytime I see a Lego plushie that I've never seen before, I gotta buy it.
I've gotten ever since
That's
you
good.
started telling us about that. I've gotten 2 now. Both Haley bought. I've got the original Legoland Dragon, and I have
The hot dog guy,
the Glizzy.
the Glizzy. It's so.
The hot dog guy's new. This is like original. I think it's 2017, 2016. It's not. It's when they started doing the Legoland stuff.
Yeah, and I started getting into store displays. Those take up a lot of room.
I'm not doing that.
So I because I
We had
was
somebody
like,
offer come to us and we didn't do it.
yeah, because I was like, I want stuff that other people do not have, right? So here, I'll show you as soon as this crap will load. Oh, and this might be my new. I'm probably gonna have T-shirts made.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna have, and then on the back it's gonna say like "Follow me to the van" or whatever. For good purposes, of course. Let's see where.
George.
Is that Panzer Brick Labs?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
This is the Curtis for the Aras build.
Aha.
But it like the wheels don't fold, of course, but they're just easy to take off.
Yeah.
What are you doing? A smaller build?
No. It's gonna be the same size, it's just in the shape of an L.
Here. Well, that's my Lego octopus.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's so cool.
My Lego plushie. Probably, like I said, this will probably be like one of the last things I would sell. But and I'm trying to find my. Wait, I have. Oh, sorry, I have photos of it somewhere.
So to soften our deal, I'm willing to throw in this bucket.
The bucket. What am I gonna do with the bucket? Do you know where my minifigures are?
Is that all the German winter soldiers?
This is all TMC soldiers that I didn't know I had that was in the mock.
That's funny. We don't have a problem, Richard.
That's one of my store displays.
There you go, Gene.
It's a Lego cruise liner that's huge. It's like it's huge.
I've never seen that before.
And it has
Once again, I get another guest one that's got a ship and George don't.
it has like the other side has all interior and it lights up and makes noise.
Okay, that's cool.
So that it's stuff like that, right? It's in my storage. It's in a bin. I have nowhere to put it. Like,
Didn't you buy this year at Brick Fair? Didn't you buy like an unreleased minifigure?
I did. It's right here. Hold on. It's
Moto, you do not have to be a billionaire to do that.
No. Moto, you're welcome in my van anytime you want. You just gotta ask. You don't need. So this is only I think 750 of them are made. It's not. It has the old Lego. It's not. Of course, it's not zooming. There it goes. It's in Danish. So the gentleman, I don't think he was a kid. The gentleman that I bought it from at Brick Fair had all the mainstay. He had like San Diego Comic-Con figs. He had, Mr. Gold. But I was like, this one's more interesting to me. I don't know.
I've got a fig that I want somebody to look at. I was talking about it last week when I was at Greensboro. It definitely looks Lego printed. I have a Dark Phoenix fig, and I know it's a San Diego Comic-Con fig, and it looks identical. It's not UV printed. It is pad printed. It does not look like it is like it's Lego. It's not fake. It says it. I just can't tell if it was like a custom printed one or if it is one of them.
Are you ever going to sell it?
No.
Well, don't just say it's the real one. Who cares?
Yeah, like that was my favorite character, so I ended up getting it when I got the collection I bought, and he had 2 Revens in there, so I was like, well, it can't not be real. Like, none of the other stuff was fake, so I'm guessing it is real.
If it's real, that figure shot up ever since X-Men 97 came out, the cartoon. Yeah. One time I was digging through a bin and I came across what I thought was a real Mr. Gold, and I started freaking out, but it was not. It was like a really good fake, and I felt like a dumbass because I was getting like the sweats. I looked like a crackhead, I was like, oh, okay, well, there goes. I said, I'm getting paid, because, as cool as Mr. Gold is, I would sell him if I found him in a bulk bin. I would not keep him.
Haley, Haley was crazy about the goats.
Yeah.
And Haley wanted as many original goats as she could find. Well, she has it in her head that she's going to get a Mr. Gold fig.
She would. You know what? I give her all the faith in the world that she'll probably get one like stupid cheap. She'll find one like stupid cheap.
Well, people were giving. I mean, look, people were giving her goats. So
yeah.
I had totally forget I had this, but I have this. Well, I didn't forget I had it. I need to go through it, and I have not went through it yet. Ever since I got home from Brick Fair, I've been trying to clean up down here.
I haven't cleaned up. I made more of a mess since I've been home.
This little box is full of nothing but custom stuff that I got from Brick Fair, and a lot of it is like I have no idea why I bought it. Like, but I got it.
I know why you bought it, because you were there, and the opportunity, it's the opportunity just being there in front of you.
Am I the only one that has a hard time when I'm at a show and there's custom Lego vendors there? I have to at least go buy something at each one of them.
Well, so I hate saying stuff like this because it makes me sound like really cocky, but I've got friends like Victor always has something for me. I don't know if I'm the only one that has one. I know where it's at. It's put in the bin. I have
one of the bins.
No, I have tackle boxes. And tackle boxes is what I like. Hold on, I'll get it.
You're not using those fancy bins I gave you?
Yeah, I'm using those for separate stuff though.
I made Richard take 12 bins that I brought with me to Virginia that I didn't feel like taking home. I was like, no, they're yours now.
Sucker.
That's right. That's right.
So, here's some of the stuff. So, Victor released a squirt gun this year, right?
Yes, I wasn't going to pay that much.
All right. So, I already knew I was buying one. What I did not know is he knows purple is my favorite color. He printed me a purple squirt gun. I think it's in here.
I think it's in here.
No. The squirt gun's in here. I was going to show you. He gave me these. I don't know what color you would call them. They're like iridescent. They actually might already be in this bin, but it's like 2 shotguns. Oh, hold on. I grabbed the wrong bin.
You don't have it labeled?
That's what I'm doing now.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
I am.
I don't have anything labeled. I'm a mess. That's why I don't do. That's why I don't sell and whatnot, because I'm not organized at all. Whatever minifigures are left after pulling the sets out of bulk, I just put in a bag and it goes in a bin. That's pretty much how it happens.
So like this bin right here, for instance, everything in here is Brick Warriors, right? Or Eclipse Graphics. There's 2 of these, and I've tried to keep them separate. Like, I don't know if you could see like this pocket right here. I have one of every tile that Victor printed for Fallout. I had intentions to do a Fallout mock, but do I need every single one of them? No.
Yeah, you do. You're a completionist. Don't discount yourself.
So these shotguns right here, well, a shotgun and a pistol, they're like the lever action that I think he made for Fallout. It's going to ruin the quality of this. But I don't know if you could tell that that's like iridescent.
It looks clear.
But it's got like it's like it glows almost. And he gave me the shotgun and the pistol. And then, so he just did like the rusty swords and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have this like, I doubt you're going to see. Well, it showed up a lot better than I thought.
Pretty good. Yeah, it focused in pretty good.
So it's got like every color possible in the blade. And then he made a chainsaw, and I was joking that he didn't have one in like an actual color. So he made me a steel chainsaw. Look at George. George is going to light up on that one.
Oh man.
And it's even got like a movable handle.
That's cool as hell.
He's just broke.
No, it's like a pin.
Okay.
But like every year, like with what George is saying, they do like, I feel like I get something random from these companies. It like, I know that Victor always makes me something. Last year, me and him went back and forth with a bunch of stuff, and he made me this axe for the castle.
That's cool.
And it's like purple bladed, but it's like rusty looking. I don't know. It's weird looking. I don't know how he does it.
Magic.
No,
we lost
Who's the guy that does the custom medieval figs?
Do what?
He's next to. He usually sets up next to Citizen Brick.
Who? Victor?
K-Town.
K-Town.
And that's why I haven't started buying, because I know once I buy one, then I'm going to be like, I need all of them.
So this baggie right here, well, it's not in there. This right here is I only bought like 3 things from K-Town this year. And the only thing that I went like out of my way and bought, and I can't believe I bought it, but I bought a printed goat. And the only reason I bought it was because they're numbered.
That was from K-Town?
Yeah. It's got like, it's got,
huh.
I don't know if you can see it. It's got like a mushroom with some like flowers or something on it.
It's like tattooed.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But they're numbered, and I bought one because it's numbered.
That's back to 1 of 500.
I was gonna say everything I have from these like third-party companies are so random. I have so many, like when Victor made the Glocks, I have a Glock 19X. It's like tan and black with the scope.
Does the slide actually rack?
No.
That's it.
Stidan made those.
Victor failed.
Cool. Yep, fail.
So like there's so much like random stuff that like this is all remember, well, I guess so like when Citizen Brick dumps everything and they just let people go through it.
Oh yeah, their parts bins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What will I ever do with that?
Just like now you're showing it to us.
George,
yeah.
Can this go on the ship?
As soon as it comes back into focus. What are hanging from his
They're nipple tassels.
That's what I thought. I'm sure we could probably find a place for it on the ship.
I bought this head just for him, but it goes. I'm gonna send you a picture of this on Instagram. I need to post this.
I mean, I had SpongeBob and Patrick doing the King of the World from Titanic on the front of the ship. But
this is special. This is I don't know why this fits so well special.
I'm kind of nervous now.
Okay. A good thing it's your stream, not Holland and Bong, because we'd be shut down in 5 seconds.
Why?
General Tron said it best. Now I know who that type of stuff is sold to.
But the thing is, like, I buy it every year, and I don't know what I'm doing with it.
95% of my collection is I buy it, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have big plans, and then I never do anything with it.
Like, have you seen the little sperm?
Yes, those are funny.
I've got like 3 of those.
Okay, that is going on the ship somewhere.
Yeah.
I love that mustache and those glasses.
I originally bought it for this because it's like the Hulk Hogan thing.
Oh, yeah.
But the Hulk Hogan's tan and the head isn't tan. So it doesn't look right.
That's
do what?
You can replace the arms.
No, like it's printed on the chest because he's got like a onesie on. So all of this.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, there's so much stuff in here. When K-Town Bricks released their printed, I don't know what you want to call them, like vials or potion bottles, I bought one of every one of them and had every single one of them in the castle. You couldn't see it. It didn't matter.
Well, you do about it.
Yeah, but I go overboard.
That's why, that's why I was devastated when you pushed your castle off the table. Because I was like, what? Dude, you're hurting me. You're cutting me deep, bro. Like,
it needed to happen.
Well,
I will admit, I broke the Battle of the Bulge more than I thought I would, but I did not video it. I took all the minifigures off, all the tanks off, and then I picked up the trees. And as I was putting the trees into the bin, I just kind of like crumbled them basically so they would all fit into one box. And I took 2 buildings out that I wanted nothing to happen to, and every other building pretty much got pulled apart and just like put it. I basically came home with a free bin.
So is the Bulge no more?
Correct. The only thing, so I'm going to be doing it for before I do another video on a Ross. I've got all the 48 by 48 base plates. My plan is sometime this weekend, because I'm going to be here for the most part. I'm going to take apart as much as I can that I don't want. Everything that I do want, that I don't want shown, I'm going to like baggy up everything else. I had filled, actually talking about Gene's bucket, I have filled up Gene's bucket with speed champions that I no longer want. I took a whole bunch of the Brick Mania tanks off. I took all the F1 cars and put them in baggies and put them up. I took 3 of the bigger vehicles I had apart and made room for the 2 Hot Wheel, what are they called? Hot blocks or whatever they are.
Yeah.
The Hot Wheels ones that I built.
Mattel Block Shop.
Yeah. And then
Rick, I'm going to interrupt. So, we're at Tori's mom's in northern Louisiana, and she has the fastest internet that she can get in her area. A minute ago, I just got booted, and when I went to log on, here's what I heard.
That's dial-up. That's hilarious. I'm surprised it didn't take you 56 years to get logged back on.
Not really. I didn't hear that, but that's about how fast it is.
Oh. Got me excited, Gene. Old guy. Got happy.
Tori and her mom were in there busting out laughing at me.
I'm at a place now where I don't know whether I should take all this stuff. My original plan was, before I started chucking the Speed Champion cars, I was gonna fill, like, you can ask Haley this, and this was gonna be a good one, but now that I'm telling it, it's not gonna be that funny. I was gonna fill all the bins that Cheap Ass gave me up with Lego, take them with me to Brick Fair next year with the intentional of busting them out at his yard sale table and selling them, and then as soon as it is over, me walking away and leaving the bins there.
I take donations. It's fine.
That's fine. It's your bins.
Yeah, but if it has Lego in it, I don't.
No, I'm taking the ones that have anything left over. But like, I've got so many Star Wars sets that I don't really care for anymore. The problem is they're not really worth anything because I'm not going to take the time to go get all the minifigs out of them. I mean, all of the sets I have are displayed. All the minifigs are kept separate into those bins.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, are they just worth, technically losing out on the value of the set and chucking them into Gene's bin, or what?
I mean, that
depends on what it is. Some of those sets are worth something, and it's worth the time to go find the minifigs in all your storage.
Yeah, but then you got to find somebody to buy them. Like, so the Speed Champion cars that I have that I threw in your thing was like the lifted Mini Cooper, the Bronco, the 3 or 4 of the old Dodge sets, like the drag race sets. But I don't have the minifigs for those. When I bought them, it was all like, it was in a collection or something. I have 4 AT-STs. I want to get rid of all of them because I just don't want them anymore. One of them is the Mandalorian, and I think the one from the Mandalorian is kind of expensive. I think. I'm not sure, but it's because Cara Dune.
Cara Dune?
Yeah.
No, it's not worth anything.
Okay, so like technically, and everybody's like, why don't you just take them apart and inventory them into your collection with like the pieces, and that just takes so long.
Well, I mean, you gotta find somebody that's willing to buy them. Even if you sell them as used sets with the minifigures, you're not gonna get, you're gonna get a percentage of the value.
That's why I was just gonna chuck them in a Gene's bin.
Yeah, because anybody that buys a large collection is a reseller. So, yeah.
But my plan is to pretty much, the only Star Wars sets you're going to see behind me anymore, because all this is going to change. Technically, the table's going to be moved. It's going to go, the camera's going to go a little further back. You're going to be able to see more. But the only Star Wars sets that I'm going to have up here, other than the UCS AT-AT, are going to be custom sets. Like mocks.
See, how I got started with my bulk part collection was tearing apart old Star Wars sets and sorting them out.
Yeah, but I just don't want to sort all that out. I mean, I've been doing it for so long. And like, theoretically, I mean, in that set, is there really going to be anything that I use? Because like, let's say 1x1s, right? And I'm just going to throw like this hypothetical thing. Let's say this set's 200 pieces. Let's say there's 50 pieces in there I could use. By the time it takes me to do all that, I would have rather just went to Lego and bought the 50 pieces.
You got a good point.
Yeah.
But when I did it, Pick-a-Brick wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I would agree. I would rather just buy new parts or get on Bricklink and buy used parts. So.
Well, mostly everything I've bought, actually not mostly, everything I bought so far, I've got another order coming that should be here tomorrow. And then this bin is all stuff for other than the plane I just built. And there's that box and that box. That's all for a Ross.
I hate sorting so much. I just sorted a Pick-a-Brick order from 3 years ago tonight. So.
Well, that's probably what I should be doing, but I was going to be nice, and I keep telling everybody I'm going to create videos. I was going to create actual footage and add it to the video of that. Now, I will show y'all this, because I'm actually excited about this.
Is that the jumpers?
Do what?
Is that the Junkers?
No.
Oh.
I don't have them yet because technically mine are different than what they released. Mine don't have yellow noses or tails. Mine are all dark bluish gray. In the Battle of the Bulge mock, I only had one building that had a printed roof.
Now you have. Oh, you got them! Yay!
1,000 printed pieces right here.
Holy cow!
Wow.
And then it's you know how people say like girl math? Well, we all obviously like use a Lego math in our terms. I had to get these to me, and instead of letting him pay shipping to just ship them to me, I went ahead and bought another Panzer.
It only makes sense.
It
only makes sense.
I was like, just put them in the box with the Panzer, and he's like, "What the Panzer?" I was like, "The one I just placed an order for."
Yeah, that's how I got my plank owner tiles, was in an order.
So like, and here's the one Panzer, and then in the box that I just pulled out of is another. It's a Panzer IV and the Panzer T-38 or whatever it is.
Richard's like that reel when the wife asked, "How much was it?" They just gave it to me.
Yeah, it fell in my cart.
Well, so I know she's not watching, but I wish she was. So Haley, I've joked with her for so long about finding a hobby, so something that she can get into, because she kind of likes Lego, but Lego doesn't really do it for her. I've unleashed a monster with this Loungefly bag. Those little book bags.
Yeah, because they released it for every single Disney event. Star Wars, Avatar, 50th anniversary, 100th anniversary, Toy Story. Yeah,
there were 3 packages sitting on the counter yesterday, and I was like, I have 3 packages coming to me, and I was like, one is the Lego, one is my minifigs, which shouldn't be here because I don't know that they've shipped yet. And if they are, I'd be watching it like a hawk because that's a very expensive package that's coming from across the seas. And the other was a shirt that I ordered. And there was a massive box. And I was like, well, I guess that could have been the Pick-a-Brick order because they like stuff all that crap in there. But it was not. All 3 boxes were Loungefly bags. So
I guess I'm going to have to look that up later.
You know the little book bags that girls wear that are like character themed? God almighty, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, they're
I am in the middle part of the United States.
They're expensive.
It's like a purse that's a book bag.
Yeah, it's expensive, and Lego Disney is getting their fill because they found a niche to, you got to have it. The new bag came out, you got to have it.
Well, I didn't know, like, it's crazy because once again, we're in the Lego world, so we know what like exclusives that are coming and blah, blah, blah. And I'm in the Disney world too. And with the Disney, there's D23.
Yeah.
To be in D23, you have to pay a subscription, and then you get certain perks, and you get there's releases every, I think it's 2 months, and you get first dibs on the releases. And if it's a D23, you have to be a member to get it. You can't just, like, if you buy it off of eBay, but you can't go on there and be like, oh, well, it didn't sell, so they're going to put it out to the public. I don't know what they do to what doesn't sell, but the public does not get it unless it comes from eBay. Now there is a Loungefly exclusives.
Uh-oh.
You can buy a Loungefly, not a subscription, but a membership, and it works the same as D23.
Yeah, so it's crazy. That's crazy. I know. Look, my wife is into all that, but she doesn't treat herself to stuff. So I'm kind of lucky. She's really into books and reading now. So,
well, the bad thing about the 3 Loungeflies coming in was I won one on an auction for her Saturday, and then went to the mall and bought her a brand new one, only to find out that there was 3 more delivered to the house.
Oh no.
I think her plan is, and it's crazy, but I think she's trying to get one for every day we're at Disney.
Okay.
She wants to match her book bag with her ears and her shirt every day that we're at Disney.
Are you guys flying down there or driving down there?
The latter.
You're driving?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, you don't drive to Kernersville hardly.
Say, I hate driving to Virginia. What? That's only 4.5 hours. Disney World's 11. No, we're flying.
So how much carry-on luggage are you taking and how much are you coming back with?
Every year we've taken, I've taken a suitcase, she's taken a suitcase, and then we both have carry-on bags.
Well, it sounds like you're going to need a whole other bag just for the lounge fly bag.
Well,
plus all the ones that she sees that are Disney park exclusives.
I know.
There's going to be definitely exclusive ones.
My goal this year was the same as last year, and it didn't end up happening. Lego doesn't have anything exclusive for Disney. They have the Disney store. The only thing that's there that's not at all the other stores is you can buy a Lego coffee mug that has your name on it, but I don't really care about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My goal last year was to buy the new Disney castle, and I was just going to chuck the box, take all the pieces, throw them in all the bags, throw them in a suitcase, and come home with it. But they were like, yeah, we get like 2 in a shipment, and they're pretty much gone immediately. This year is still going to be the same plan. Last year, instead, since they didn't have that, we ended up buying the Disney villain set, which like the VHS, the books, and everything. This year, if they don't have the castle, we were going to get the Beauty and the Beast castle. But Lego ended up rewarding us for opening the Lego store and gave us the Beauty and the Beast castle.
Oh, nice.
So now I don't know if we can't get the castle. I don't know what we're going to do. But maybe something. Maybe
Trevor finally made it.
He usually staggers in late.
The short guy.
I'm just going to leave that one alone. I like Trevor too much to make fun of him online.
Maybe he was here the whole time and we just couldn't see him.
He may have been. He just now popped in the chat. Waiting in the wings.
Did you bring any mocks?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Hell. Let me get it out of the way.
Well, guys, before y'all do that, I'm going to log out. My internet's going crazy again, so I'm going to call it a night. I'll be back in normal internet land next week.
Gene, have fun in Louisiana.
Gene, just remember, you have exactly 7 days to build your first mock.
I ain't even started.
I haven't either.
Well, I take that back. I assembled 6 skeletons tonight, and that's about as far as I've gotten. So.
I've already put together 2 skeletons.
Ooh. Stiff competition. We might win this thing.
Mine are 16 inches tall each.
Oh, never mind. Bragger.
Well, I know Caden right now is Caden's not building a mock because he is messaging me on how to. That's who I've been on the phone with, where he's registering for Atlanta. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it for the people that I guess are going to Atlanta. I'm probably going to Atlanta. My schedule next year is going to consist of Atlanta, and it's going to consist of Brick Universe, and it's going to consist of Bricksboro like normal. I don't know if I'm going to Chicago because I don't know that if Brick Fair Virginia is happening. I will be at one of them. Hopefully, if I'm not, then I built a 16-foot long mock for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of discouraged me. That's why I honestly haven't been down here, like, continuing to sort this stuff. Because if I build that and Virginia's not around, what do I take it to? Because I can't take it to Chicago.
Atlanta?
I can't have it done by February. There's no way.
Well, that's true.
It'd be kind of silly for Todd to let that go, though, with how many people look forward to it every year.
From what I've heard from some people on the inside, that he's just trying to find another location. Yeah. Well, not only Caden, there's more than that. But they're trying to find another location. The problem is that any location that's that big wants to charge more. Yeah. And if they charge more, that means he gets to charge more, which means we're going to be paying more. And he's trying to prevent that. I know that Chicago is like $200 a person.
I don't remember what Of course, I paid late.
I think early was like $90 a person.
Okay, I think I might have paid like 100 or 110.
I was about to say, I think it's only $10 off. I think all you would have paid was 100.
Maybe it was 100. But I mean, that's not unreasonable. Hell,
Moto said you build it for yourself, not a convention. Yes, but I don't have the area down here to display it.
Yeah.
With Bastogne and the Battle of the Bulge, I had to build it in 2 separate sections, and I didn't see it fully together until at Brick Fair. Andrew said it's $250 for late registration at Brick World.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane. Nope.
How can they justify that though? Like, what do they give you that's worth $250?
Well, it's more set up like a you know how you go to like San Diego Comic-Con, there's always like some type of seminar going on, or somebody talking, or somebody doing this, or
a lot of this person. Meet and greets and
there's a lot of that. But the problem is in the Lego world, like, it sounds stupid because there's a lot of people out there, but there's nobody that, like, the one person that I'm upset with that I haven't met yet is Shy. 100. I mean, that was all there is to it.
Oh,
no, I have not met Shy.
I'll be damned. I got one up on you then.
I was pretty positive I was not going to meet George, and then George tried to pull a fast one, but the internet's smarter than George.
That happens a lot, apparently.
Yeah, I registered my dad so I could get the goodie bag. But do you want to show these mocks?
Yeah, it worked for a hot minute.
He said BrickCon is 80. Are you talking about Atlanta BrickCon?
Well, that's not terrible.
No.
Well, Brick Fair PA is 95, I think.
I think World War Brick's like 100 maybe, and it's a pretty small show, but it's worth it.
Well, that was the other talk, is if there's no do I just go to Chicago for World War Brick? But if I did that, I would fly up there. I wouldn't bring anything.
I would love to give you a definite answer about World War Brick, but I'll be with Dan in Lincoln, Nebraska the 14th, 15th, and 16th, and maybe might know something more by then.
But I mean, to be honest though, like, even I appreciate that, but the only thing it teeters on is if Brick Fair happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a whole vacation planned around Brick Fair.
Well, so my only thing,
if it doesn't happen,
the talk was do I just veer and go to Fredericksburg, because Fredericksburg's technically closer to me anyway.
That would be, but when is Fredericksburg?
That's what I'm about to check.
Fredericksburg, I think, is like a month before Chantilly. I think it's somewhere around that same time frame.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Fredericksburg, but it's a smaller venue, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very small. That's what I heard.
Huh.
Trevor said you can build a tiny mock that you can carry on.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. 16 by 16 vignette.
Hey, I've got this airplane right here.
You put that right on there.
Can you technically take a plane on a plane?
I guess you can.
As long as it's not plain.
I mean, the space shuttle sat on the back of a plane. Does that count?
No, because that's a shuttle.
Well, it has wings and engines. And yeah. Anywho.
Moto said Chicago is also 5 days, and it's like taking my son to a movie every day. But the hotel is pricey too. I go because it's the only con where my son isn't bored after one day because he can't see it all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it.
Got this off of Instagram, Nonfiction Bricks. Somebody in the chat here might have shared this on a story, or it might have been Caden, or I can't remember. But Normandy, France, I'm assuming 43, 44. I'm going to go with 44 probably, based on some of the... Oh, wrong frame. The camo. I'm not a big German history guy. Richard probably knows more than I do.
Scroll in. I don't know if that's like .44.
That's kind of what I was thinking it was. I definitely know it's not oak leaf.
Yeah, that's not oak leaf, and it's not gray.
It's not Flecktarn.
No, it's definitely not Flecktarn. That, by the way, for all the military fans, is the sexiest camo that has ever been done.
Lexarn?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, George's gonna fight you now.
I bought a $100 windbreaker just because it was that camo pattern.
I'm a bigger fan of Marpat myself, but
yeah.
I do like the way they did the gates. That's really neat. With the
I love the zip line. That piece has been very handy for a lot of things.
Yeah, that's really neat. I like it.
I mean, he's got a lot of foliage going on, tree, nothing too exciting, but I mean, it's a good, simple technique.
That's neat. I like it.
And Richard's favorite flower piece.
I don't like, so many people use those flower pieces for different things, and I get rid of every single one of them I get.
He does it just to spite people. He's just like, screw this piece. No.
Well, no, it's just like there's so many cooler pieces that are like, it does look more like a flower than the new flower pieces. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the little mushroom hiding out here behind the bush.
Trevor said the bat brick box will fit in an overhead carry-on just barely. Don't ask how I found out.
Did you actually buy the bat brick box?
I like the hidden mushroom.
Yeah. The is that the netted Brody you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not on the no, sorry. The Lees are not on the website anymore. The SMLE MK3s, the Lee Enfields are not on the website anymore. I went yesterday to buy some of them.
Perfect caliber or just regular?
Perfect caliber.
Ah.
It looks like a lever action that has a clip.
I know what an SMLE is. I have a crap ton of them.
Well, I'm just
the real deals, not brick arms.
He said the real deals. I knew that's what you were going. Like, does George have guns?
I bought it at the Miami Airport Lego store after it was discontinued and carried it on.
Okay.
Last year when we were coming back from Disney, I was like, the first year I shipped the lightsaber I bought back. This year I was like, I'm taking it on the plane, and Haley was like, you're not taking that on the plane. I was like, I'm taking it on the plane.
It'll fit under the seat, I promise.
No, it actually fits in the overhead area if you take it out of the hilt.
Oh, the sword. Yeah. I love when people put Harry Potter in a World War II battle scene. Cracks me up.
It's almost as good as Indiana Jones.
Almost as good as Indiana Jones. So, I mean, trench work's pretty nice.
Yeah. I've been looking at a lot of people's trenches lately.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do a Tarawa beach invasion just for the trench work, and keeps getting put on the back burner.
Can you spell that?
Tarawa?
Yeah.
Tarawa?
Are you sure?
Oh.
I think it sounds correct. I don't know.
It sounds good. Hayden's not here to correct me, so.
Caden's about to chime and be like, actually, George.
Actually.
Well, actually.
There's a little squiggly above the W. But, yeah, that zip line is pretty handy. I've seen, especially on armored vehicles and stuff, used for, like, steel cable for pulling tanks out. Seen it wrapped up with barbed wire.
Scroll into the SD.
That is Panzer Brick Labs, I do believe.
Yep. 332.
Ooh, boy. You need to get your eyes checked like I do.
Whiskey 44 has corrected you in the chat, I believe.
No, that's the way George spelled it, isn't it?
That's how I spelled it.
Okay.
Tara
George, what just collapsed in your house?
A tackle box full of brick arms just went sliding half mile that way.
Okay. That's how I told my wife how she's gonna find me. You're gonna find me buried in brick with just my feet sticking out like the Wicked Witch. I'm like, this is how I wanted to go.
Whiskey said he has a Whoopee hoodie. I have a windbreaker. I couldn't do a hoodie. I don't like wearing jackets. It's too freaking hot.
Cleaning my Lego room is on top priority list Saturday this weekend. I've said that 8 months in a row now.
Yeah.
I am not sure. That's got to be a custom ammo can.
Scroll in. Is that not? Yeah, I was about to say. It kind of looks at first. I thought it was a modified gas can.
Ah, I can see that.
But that's definitely not.
This guy here looks like he's had a little too much of the Nazi crank.
It looks like that he shot the gun too close to his mouth.
Yeah. It's a nice little vignette diorama. Did we ever get that established?
I don't really know. Apparently everything I build is so when we got him on here, and for sure a mock is your own creation, so technically it's anything you build. A vignette is something that is smaller, a diorama is larger. So technically the Battle of the Bulge was a diorama.
It's more like a museum display.
Like there needs to be more. There's got to be some size differences in there.
We need a lesson.
Yeah, I needed somebody that's more experienced than Caden.
Nighttime Builder. Man, he hasn't posted anything since like 2021. I was surprised to see him pop up. I've seen this,
the bridge being laid out.
Yeah, and I love everything military, but support vehicles, support stuff that you don't always see on the main lines. I love the behind the scenes stuff, and this right here is freaking fantastic.
You want to know what drew this to my attention though? You see that SD KFZ 22 right there?
Yeah.
That is a if that is the correct thing, which I think it is, I've got mine back here. If that's the Panzer Brick Lab one, that is single-handedly the hardest thing I've ever built.
I can't remember. I think this was all his own stuff. I'd have to go back and look.
Trevor said it's not the size of the mock, it's how you display it.
Right. That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt right there.
It's not how you. It's not a shower. It's a grower.
Perfect. I love this telephone pole, power pole, whatever you want to call it. It's just the reddish brown candlesticks. Pretty simple. That would look good with some string in between it. About 20 more.
That expensive ass string.
It looks like the old bridge collapsed, maybe. Got bombed.
Yeah, when I was looking at this, I wasn't sure if that was laying a new over the old.
I think that's kind of what's going on here.
But it also could give away the fact that it just like as they're rolling it out, it fell. I don't
see, and that's a good possibility too. I like the use of the old grass piece. It's not overdone. Kind of sparse. It's kind of sparse, but it still looks good.
I agree with Hoarder 66. He said the mock hat is maybe small, but it has tons of personality. I do like it.
Moto says, have a great evening, guys. Fun listening while I could play well. You take it easy, man.
It's really cool.
These trees are, I don't know if I got a better picture of them. Pretty simple. They look nice. I can't tell if those are candlesticks or just bars.
They look like candlesticks with the big leaf and then a lot of the small, like, plant piece on them. I hate trying to, like, I can explain just about any Lego piece, but when it comes to plant pieces, I'm like the one that looks like a leaf that's a flower.
Yeah. Okay, so it does have some candlesticks in it, and then I'm not really sure how he transitioned into bars.
So there's a bunch of I've seen lately. I tried to do it, and paper clips isn't the way to do it. Buying the bulk hose, the rigid hose,
yeah,
and then going to Harbor Freight and buying welding wire and putting it in it.
Yeah, because you can bend it then.
Yeah,
yeah. I learned that trick from.
I tried using paper clips, but paper clips after you unfold them don't like to be straightened.
No. Mm-mm. That's cool though.
Nice builds. Good to see him back on social media. Yeah, and I mean the base itself without the vehicle looks really nice.
That went from World War II to Vietnam.
Yeah, I mean it really could be. Or North Carolina.
Yeah.
You could put a moonshine runner on here.
That'd be a cool mock.
Yeah.
Show a river with a moonshine still.
You could put a General Lee jumping the bridge too.
I hardly ever pull anything off of Facebook, but I saw this on a Lego Auto group I'm a part of and haven't posted anything in years. But I don't know. I think this is a L-Draw or studio render, but it still looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
I would love to see some Forerunner vehicles in the Speed Champions lineup.
They haven't done a truck, period.
Yeah, well, they tried doing it with the Ford set. The Ford set came like a Baja truck, Explorer, I think.
You're talking about the Bronco.
The Bronco, yes, thank you.
That's what I threw in Gene's bin. That right there is actually, if that's the, oh God, what is his name? PJ Baldwin. That's a Chevy.
Oh. No, this was Jan von Laar.
I don't know who that is.
No, I don't either. But it looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
I like that bright lime green with the black contrast. Of course, Monster Energy drinks.
What's Monster Energy drink?
But, I mean, that right there's got a late 80s
Tacoma.
Baja Tacoma feel.
Yeah. They still use that same livery on their current vehicles, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the TRD flow.
I'm not real sure if Hasbaz Bricks or Dark Times RPG did this. But nice little Star Wars mock. I haven't shown anything Star Wars in a while. There's a lot going on with this building.
I like Creel on the Gatling gun.
Heck yeah. I'm trying to figure out if those look like a trans light blue garage door
They are.
piece that just kind of folded
like,
around each other.
Yeah.
Some kind of force field. I don't know.
Barrier to keep them clones out.
I like the clean white pieces and the faded yellowed white pieces in the wall. Gives a nice little break up of texture.
I'm like the only person I know that I throw every yellowed white piece away.
Oh man, I never throw Lego pieces away.
Well, I don't throw them away. They go into Gene's bucket, but
In the Gene's bucket.
The use of the leaf pieces here for a climbing vine, they did a pretty good job with this. There's a better view of those garage door panels. But a lot of good greebling throughout here. Cannot remember what that thing's called from.
I don't know, but it looks cool being brick built.
It does look really good brick built. Somebody in the chat will hopefully know.
Yeah, I don't know. Nope.
I want to say Balrog, but that's Lord of the Rings.
What do you call me?
Yeah.
You're gonna start a riot in the chat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta go back.
Will chime in a minute and say the right name.
Yeah. I like the protocol droid back here. Looks like maybe he got wires gutted or something, or got tangled up in something.
Good old Lego rubber bands.
Yeah, there's that bucket pail handle piece stuck in another brick. We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
And
dang, Will said he's drawing a blank.
Oh man, I don't feel bad then. I wish Lego still made those finger hinges right there. That was so easy to just flip those over to reverse studs.
Yep.
And they were flush. So nice. Nah, it's not a Porg. That's the little penguin looking dude.
Yeah.
I love the battle droid on the pitchfork up here.
We'll do some Googling.
That's an expensive battle droid too.
Yeah, let's say I can't remember what that is.
Is it Kashyyyk?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's Kashyyyk battle droid.
Saw this on another Facebook group. I have always wanted to have a school bus race car hauler. And this guy made one. Get him. Yeah, there you go. Cut the back half off. Ramps. Drive your race car, race truck, side by side, whatever, up on there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool as hell. I've never seen anybody do one in Lego.
It's got the ramps too.
I don't even see what that is. Oh, here it is. It's a blurg.
Blurg?
BLURRG.
Sure.
Blurg.
Okay.
Blurg.
Yep, that's what it is.
So you were close with the Balrog.
Close. Same, but different. I don't know. School bus. Thought it was cool. Got the exhaust coming out right there in the front.
But does it say cool bus?
I don't think so. Nope. Don't see it anywhere. That's all I got.
Nice.
Well, like normal, we did have 2 Lego leaks. One of them, apparently, a cheap ass ain't too thrilled about, but the Stranger Things house.
No.
I want to see what this actually looks like as a set. There's some that's been leaked, but I can't tell if that's AI or fake or what. But we are getting the Krill house from Stranger Things. It comes with 13 figures. For $300 January 1st, I may buy it. I have the upside down and I have the brick heads. So I may do this, but the most important, we're getting the freaking Goonie set that we had talked about.
I'm in.
Awesome.
I'm in. I've already bought it. I told Haley, I was like, it's a done deal.
I just want the minifigs.
The build is a little like, so what I was seeing in the Lego ideas was almost like this exact same thing. I feel like it was a little bigger, but it's really cool because of course they have like the freezer room down underneath the store. This is I guess just a random ship room. I think that this is supposed to be with the water coming out of the pipes where they're shaking the pipes.
Maybe.
Try to make noise. This, of course, is one of the booby traps with the hammers falling. It looks like up here they're using the Indiana Jones style turn knob to where I'm guessing it's going to swing these. This is the wishing well. Down here, I'm not too sure what it is because I thought it was what this is, where it says where they play the organ in the fall, like the things slip down, the sections. And then this is the little bridge they had to cross. And, of course, the one-odd Willie room.
Yeah, and then
Do what?
No, I was going to say the GWP is the attic where they find the map.
Yeah.
So,
I couldn't figure out what that was the other day. That makes
But it comes
way
with,
more sense.
Yeah, it comes with Chunk, Sloth, the Fratelli brothers and the mom, Mouth, and then Data. This is what surprised me.
Yep.
Like, I get Mikey's main character. Mikey's got to be in it. It's cool they gave him the map and the flashlight. But the reason why I think this is pretty cool is I read a thing the other day talking about like some not needed, I guess, Lego history. I looked up what actor had the most minifigs made after them. That right there is Josh Brolin.
Yes.
Which makes him I think that's his 4th one because Thanos is one of them. And then he was on like 2 other ones. So if that's his 4th one, I think he is actually tied with not Johnny Depp. Oh God, now I forgot it. Hold on.
Harrison Ford's had, well, I guess just Han Solo and Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Harrison Ford has to be number 1, right? Because how many Han Solo figs came out?
No, it's how many different characters.
Oh,
Not how many figs. I was going to say, yeah, if it was number of figs, it's definitely Harrison Ford.
You really count Thanos for Josh Brolin, though? I mean, he just did the voice.
I mean, he was on there.
I mean, you could kind of see it in his top part of his face.
Yeah.
Maybe in the eyes. Definitely not the chin.
No, definitely not the chin. And
I
I'll
know
show you.
that what are the three characters? I can't think of the one in Jurassic Park. And then you had Nick Fury and God, what was it? Samuel L. Jackson was three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of the
Mace Windu.
Yeah, Mace Windu.
You of all people couldn't remember.
I
Mace
know.
Windu.
I know. So
feeling all right.
So I found the post. Wow, this says that. So there's a couple with threes, there's a couple with fours, but the one that has the most is actually Warwick Davis.
Ah,
He plays four different Star Wars characters, and 2 Harry Potter characters.
Okay.
I would have gone with Cascadia, Chris Pratt. He's got a few characters.
Yeah, but you got to think of what Star-Lord and Owen. That's only 2.
All right, you got me there.
Where was the other Brolin? Gurney Halleck off of Star Wars. I think that's off of Star Wars, is it not? Or is that? It's not Iron Man, is it?
I don't know who that is.
Well,
but Warwick Davis makes sense.
No, it's Dune. Sorry.
Ah.
The guy who plays, I'll just go through the list. Orlando Bloom has 2. Christopher Lee has 2. Josh Brolin now has 3. David Harbour has 2. Jake Gyllenhaal, Laura Dern all have 2. There was a girl who played Nakia in, I don't know how to pronounce her real name, Lupita Nyong. Sure. She has 2. The guy who voiced Jar Jar, of course, now has 2. Gary Oldman has 2. Natalie Portman, Wayne Knight, Lee Pace, and then Kate Blanchett, Johnny Depp, and Oscar Isaac, Jeff Goldblum, Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Keaton, Sigourney Weaver, Pedro Pascal, and Chris Parsons all have 3.
What was the other Johnny Depp one other than Captain Sparrow?
Tonto and
and
Gellert Grindelwald from Fantastic Beasts.
So that'd be 3 for him.
Yeah, so I said 3.
I thought you said 2.
What about what Trevor said? Andy Serkis, who played Schmeagol. He's been in like tons of movies.
He would have had Snoke. Did they make a Snoke minifigure from the 3 crappy Star Wars movies?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you got I don't know.
Oh wait, no, he is right. Well, no, yeah, your Willy Wonka comes with Willy and not Charlie.
The
one that I thought on here was cheating was, I don't know how to say his first name properly, but Tamora Morrison, the guy who plays every clone.
Oh yeah.
He's in here as Boba Fett, Cody, Rex, a Mandalorian or Jango Fett, and then random Zag and Oddball. I'm like, that's cheating.
I mean, he really does have the most minifigures.
Yeah, he does.
Characters.
But I did bring some mocks. First is from Battlefield Bricks. This is a awesome little mock, but one of the reasons why I brought this isn't really the buildings. I love the power lines. I think, once again, this is like same exact method as what we had just talked about. Mm-hmm. But the thing that I love the most about this is because Battlefield has always been very, like, attention to detail. Look at these minifigs. Like, Homeboy's packing a sidearm. He's got his little ruck carrier that's brick built. Then his M4, what is it, M17?
M16.
Is this? Yeah, I guess this isn't
16A1.
Yeah, but like all of them have rucksacks on. Homeboy over here has his helmet off because he's got the bandana. He has a pack of Marlboro Reds on his helmet.
That's
Hell
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I just like, I don't know. All of these look crazy. Like, look at, you got to watch.
Tran, there was never a Edward Scissorhands minifig.
Yeah, there is.
There's a custom made one, isn't there?
Yeah, I was gonna say I got an Edward.
I don't think it's actual
Yeah,
Lego, but I thought I'd seen
custom
an
made.
Edward Scissorhands.
Are they counting customs?
No. But I thought this was pretty cool.
I love the go back one. I love the Joey Tribbiani poster. That's awesome.
That's cool, Mark. I like it.
Very
That's
clean.
a great little build.
Next up, you don't need to see this one because George already brought it.
Oh yeah, we got a duplicate.
Mr.
Nice.
Andrew at Roto Creations sent in technically 2 mocks. This is not in the correct order because he sent the picture of the house, which is that. But for some reason, I couldn't get this picture to let me put it in front of that.
That's cool.
But that's the massacre.
The Boston Massacre?
No. I don't think this is it the Boston Massacre?
I don't know, but that dude's head's on backward. He got spun around.
Let's see if we can find Harry Potter.
He was starting to get into run, and his body's like catching up.
It is the Boston Massacre. Okay, I pay attention to what Andrew posts.
I just remembered Massacre.
I
That's
love
awesome,
the
Andrew. That is
the brick
fantastic.
explosion
I
of
like it.
snow.
I like it a lot.
I really like the ingots being used as stone.
Yeah. Go home, lobsters.
Wondering, but none of these are. I don't see Harry Potter yet. And then he sent the lantern from Paul Revere.
That's awesome.
I will have to give Andrew credit. He's like one of the very few people I've seen that build Revolutionary War stuff.
Nah,
He always said, I'll be honest with you, I know nothing about Revolutionary War at all. I barely know about the Civil War. And I live less than like 3 hours from where it took place.
I've never been to Gettysburg.
I don't live that far from a Civil War battlefield. So
This is the actual career.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's fake or not. Is that on Lego's website?
Nah, that's not fake. This
okay,
is
that looks a lot better than the render you showed.
Yeah.
So the house can be built in 2 ways. You can build it like this, all put together, and this is the upside down version.
That van is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a news van. You know what I first thought of when I saw that?
Ninja Turtles.
No. Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy, Anchorman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be, I think, expensive, right?
It's $300.
Yeah. I guess that's
So
the new average price.
Richard and I were talking about this the other day with the Goonies. I said I would just buy it for the minifigs. And it seems expensive to buy 13 minifigs for $300. And then I got back to thinking what we spend on custom minifigs. That's really not a bad deal.
Well, it's not only that, is like if a lot of the times the best thing that I like know how to describe it is a set that. So I joke every year. It makes no sense to call it a white whale, but if you've watched this show, every year I try to get like a white whale. And the first one I went after was the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory minifigs alone, if you were to buy them, cost more than if you would buy the used set.
Yeah, I've got I've got the whole set sitting up here on the shelf.
Yeah. And that's
Trevor said you live 45 minutes to one of the most significant revolutionary battlefields we've driven through the park. What park? Tron Brick says he lives about 1.5 to 2 hours away from the Goonies house.
Julie's house.
Oh,
Which house? Like the restaurant house or like the actual house that they like I guess Mikey's house.
probably Mikey's house.
I mean, to be honest, custom figs are getting to where they're cheaper than normal figs.
Well,
Yeah, they really are.
I mean, look at CB. CB is selling those 101 customs for over $2,000 a pop on eBay.
You want to buy some?
No, I'm trying to get rid of mine. Hey, yours.
You got to replenish your inventory.
I will trade these for a part of a set that you have that I want.
That would probably be like the pamphlet inside.
No, I've got one. I've got two in here that are kind of valuable.
Oh, come on, General Tron. We want to see the truffle shuffle.
The Battle of the Guilford Courthouse. We drove through it going from Chick-fil-A to the Greensboro Science Center.
Living right near a piece of history, doesn't even know it.
I had no idea that was down there.
Tron lives in Donnie's side of the states.
Wait. I'm trying to think of when the hell I went when I was at the Greensboro Science Center. Wait, you're talking about last year. I don't remember that. I'll say this year we didn't eat Chick-fil-A.
Was he conscious?
No, he was passed out from the Chick-fil-A.
No, we didn't eat Chick-fil-A this year.
What happens? You get itis. You gotta
Saturday. So Friday for lunch, I ate one of the sandwich wrap things they had there. Friday for dinner, me, Haley, and AK went to East of Texas. Saturday when we were there, my mom brought us Jason's Deli. That night we had a piece of pizza there. Well, they did. And then we went to Hop's Burger Bar. Sunday.
How the hell do you remember all this?
I remember everything.
Tron said it was last year or the year before.
Yeah, it had to be last
Not
year.
Tron, Trevor.
Yeah, it had to be last year or the year before.
I don't remember when
it couldn't have been last year because my mom brought Cookout last year.
Good Lord. He's still young.
Yeah, I don't remember
these things.
Nah, I'm good. Nah. Look, if I get up and remember how to tie my shoes, I'm good for the day.
Look at this. All right, I've got a 1-of-1 CB fig that I'll hook you up with.
Oh, the one you bought last year from CB?
No.
Is that Bozo the Clown?
It's a crazy clown like spring neck bobblehead thing.
Yeah.
That's got midget legs, weird arms, and he's holding a baby.
He's holding a baby.
Yeah.
What
about MF Doom?
Listen, I'm very worried about Brick Fair VA. I hope that they find a new location that's not like crazy far away because I'm not traveling. 3.5 hours is my max. Like that's my max.
They need to move it further down here towards me.
Okay.
Then it wouldn't be Brick Fair VA.
Why? I live 35 minutes from the border of VA.
Ah, I guess that's true. You do, yeah.
That Brick Fair is DC technically.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I hope they get it figured out soon because we've got a whole vacation, like 85% of the way planned around that.
Well, that's one of the things that like I'm trying to figure out. So I start my new. I don't know when I start it. I think it's next Monday, or this Monday coming up. But like we were joking about vacation days, and I was like, what's really crappy is you realize I'm about to start, and before I'm there for a month, I'm gone for almost 2 weeks, and they were like, what are you talking about? I was like, I go to Disney for 9 days.
Yeah.
In December. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I go to Disney for 9 days in December. He's like, you're shitting me. I was like, not at all.
I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd.
Exactly. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm sure we'll keep everybody abreast of the situation.
Yeah. I hope they get it figured out quick.
So, cheap ass, when we end this, don't immediately click off. Stay on because after the outro, I can add everybody back.
Okay.
And I can go ahead and do this. Do you so since it is about that time to end this thing, are you doing anything this week? Anything cool?
Me?
Yeah. Either one of y'all.
Flea market on Sunday, Holland and Ballin on Sunday night. So
yeah, everybody, if y'all do not know who Cheap Ass is, and you do not know who Fick and Bricks is, you need to go check out Holland and Ballin. I don't really know how to explain their show.
We just let it fly. It's fly by the seat of your pants. Whatever comes up, and we've been doing it for over 10 years. We're up to episode like 540.
It's like this, but everybody has a northern accent.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
No,
that's right. Yeah, we got a guy
from Yankees are there.
Yeah, damn Yankees. No, it's just fun. It's just fun. We talk about everything. Yeah. So, Trevor, I will ship if there's anything you're looking for. Just let me know. I will ship to people I know. The general public does not get this stuff because I don't feel like dealing with customer service and all that fun stuff. So
you'll ship. I've been trying to get you to ship something for 2 weeks now.
We haven't discussed the price, sir.
We did discuss. I said a price and you didn't say no. That was a discussion.
Yeah.
You didn't say yes either, apparently.
Just send it to me. We'll talk about a price later before something.
Oh, sure. You know, possession is 9/10 of the law, right?
Well, you also know where I live and where I'm at.
Oh, I got granddaughter's musical tomorrow night. And then got to go check out the wedding venue for the daughter on Sunday.
That sounds like a lot of not fun.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Stressful.
Until he has to sign the checks over, swipe the credit card.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be worth it. So I don't know.
I'll be creating a couple videos. Other than that, I'll be working on a mock, but I can't release a video of the mock because I don't want Caden or George to see it.
I may never get to see it if we don't have Brick Fair, Virginia.
No, you will. I'm talking about the one for next week.
Oh, yeah, I need to get to
what I'm hoping is, and I don't want to I'm going to say this off air because I don't want anybody to go say it and repeat it. So we'll end this thing.
It's called a cliffhanger, folks.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all take it easy. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop.